Nathan Leppin, wing a ding dong, back with you here. Well, back at you, I guess I could say. Either way. So, what are my final thoughts on this pack? Well, let's break down the pros and the cons. Pros. You have a large map. You have 25 fields you can work with. Big pro. Big pro. Huge pro, actually. And oh my word, the grass. So much grass. A lot of roads to drive around on. Maybe even to do your own rallies on if you chose to. There's certainly enough roads to do it. And there's certainly enough curves too. Nice little dock over there. Nice little river. Pro. You get many pieces of equipment. You get 30 pieces of equipment that you can use across all maps, including those that are mods. Okay? Cool. Very cool. It's absolutely beautiful. Another con. Or a pro, I'm sorry. Another pro is that it's absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, even. Everything seems to move nice and smoothly. And it's only 1 megabyte to download. That's tiny. But you get a lot for a tiny little megabyte. I don't know how they do it. But by golly, they put all of those assets, all these assets, including the house over there, which you can't go inside, but that's cool. I don't mind that. You get all of these assets into one, I think 1.8 megabyte? By the way, that's not part of it. That's a mod I downloaded. So, yeah, I mean, there's pros to it. And then we have the cons. And oh boy, I got a few. Ooh, nice road up there. There goes the train. Con. Modders in the future will take these assets. Okay? Modders in the future will take these assets that Focus and Giant has put out for $20, and they will mod these to either have better horsepower, maybe different tires, something that you really want, and they would make them turn out better than what you actually get. Let me show you an example. Let's go to medium tractors. Alright. With the standard game, you get the Puma series for $188,000. It takes up 12 spots on the, because you do have a limited amount of thing here on the PlayStation. It's not like a computer where you have unlimited. Or maybe you don't, I don't know. But then the modders took that asset and they put it into a Puma Tier 4B. That's $188,000. And the Tier 4B only takes up 2 spots and is $179,000. And it's up to date. You also get the CVX series here. But that takes up more space. So, modders will get a hold of these assets. They will put them out on the mod hub for free. I can already tell you that's what's going to happen. I've seen this in the past. Okay? It'll probably go to PC, Mac first, but then it will eventually come down to the consoles. If not this generation, like the PlayStation 4, then on the PlayStation 5. or the Xbox Series X. Okay? They will put them out for free. Okay? Just like these here. I believe they already got some out for free. In fact, let's check. Alright, here we are on the Mod Hub page. Here is the Pottinger Euroboss pack. It's 14 megabytes, mind you. Yes, it's huge, but it's free. It's the whole entire Euroboss series. 55 to 60 horsepower. And you also get the Pottinger Toro, this thing here, for free. Of course, the megabytes is heavy. With the Alpine, it's all kind of put into one thing and into 1 megabyte. Alright? Modders will get a hold of these items. There's another one right there, 330T. Will get a hold of these items and make them free in the future. But if you don't want to have so much megabytes, because these modders sometimes, in a good way, go above and beyond what Focus and Giants will do. Alright, some of these mods are just absolutely insane. Okay? But, that said, you can still get some of these items for free. Not the tractors yet. Not the tractors yet. Okay? But soon. In fact, I want to check something real quick here. Okay, there's a Series S. There's a WBM Mertrack H6. If you didn't want to buy the Alpine pack, but you wanted some of the items that look similar, here on Mod Hub, on the Mod Hub page, you have the WBM Mertrack. Of course, your lenders. Here, the Series 4. Like I said, they're top heavy on the megabytes, but they're free. Alright, back here on the map. Now, the thing that I've been hearing kind of going around is that you could get this for free if you had the Platinum Edition. No, that's not true. If you had the Season Pass, then yes, you got this for free. Or if you bought the Premium Edition, which includes just about everything that Farm Simulator put out, I think. Or Giants put out for the... Ooh, fell right on in. For this, I think. Then, yeah, you would got it for free. Other than that, you have to pay $20 to get this. Okay? And I think, truthfully, that's probably the biggest con of all this. But, if it's for development costs that it took for the resources to develop this map, fine. I understand. And modders, they don't do their stuff for free either. They rely on donations. So, $20, is it worth $20? Is the big, big question. Well, yes and no. I'm going to say yes, because in a programming sense, absolutely, it takes a lot of resources to do this, a lot of research to get things like Rigitrack. These are all trademark and licensed companies. You have to get their permission. You have to get their sign off on producing all this. That's another reason why this is not called a Kenworth or a Peterbilt, because whoever modded this, and it could be on PC, but at least with Sony, and I think even Xbox, I could be wrong on the Xbox, but that would take license. You would have to call up Kenworth and say, hey, I'm modding a semi here, and I want to use your company name on there. And then Kenworth would be like, okay, well, here's our legal team. You gotta pay us about 15 grand to use our logo on your truck. Okay? A lot of people's not going to do that. A lot of people are not going to spend the time and the money unless you're a huge company like Focus or Giant. Or both. Actually, I think maybe they're the same. I don't know. That could put out this type of money that could get these licenses of these items. Okay? I think that's where the $20 come in. That bike's actually right in there. Now, I'm going to say no, and here's a reason. $20 to somebody who is maybe out of work right now, especially during this pandemic, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for somebody who's out of work due to the pandemic. Maybe they lost their job because of the pandemic. Because I know people that have lost their jobs because they had gotten the unmentionable virus that YouTube does not want me to put out, or anybody else. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going to say it. I've known people who've lost their jobs because they had COVID. Okay? $20 is a lot to them. However, the making of this is not free. I would say try to catch this in a sale if you can. But I don't think Focus or Giants are going to allow this to go for free. I don't see it. I hate to say it. I don't see it. Even during a massive pandemic that we're in right now, I don't see them giving this away for free. I'm sorry. I don't see it. Their stockholders are not going to see it. Their lawyers are not going to see it. And the company, itself is not going to do it. It sucks. I know. It sucks. It should be free. Unless you have season pass, which you pay for, premium, then yeah, you get it free because you forked out a little more money. But if you didn't want all that, and you just wanted this, and it's during a pandemic, and you can't afford $20, they're not going to give it to you for free. They're not. They're a software company. They're not going to do it. All right, I'm sorry. That's just how it is. It's not pretty. That's how it is. Okay? And nobody's going to change that. No matter how many people go out there and complain to Focus or Giant and go, this is not worth $20. They don't. That's not how they work. They don't. To many people, they will pay for this. Even during a pandemic, they will pay for this. I was one of those people that I forked down money on this, mainly for you guys. And myself. To have this expansion, because it's kind of cool. But anyway, these have been the final thoughts on the Alpine expansion. And of course, this is the last video in a 3-part video. I'm Leapin' Leppin' Wingy Ding Dong. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And of course, if you do subscribe, make sure to ring that little bell to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. Leapin' Leppin', I'm out of here. See ya, folks, in the next video.